Right, there we go. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. My name's Dave, and I am your host for today. And today, we got a new film for you. It's not new, but it's out a little while ago. It's called Stop Loss. This got a Ryan Phillippe, I think it is, Abby Cornish, Channing Tatum, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's from the director of Boys Don't Cry, and it's a wonderful little film actually. It's basically about a man called Brandon King, and he gets relieved of duty because he's done his tour of Iraq and all that sort of thing. He's an American soldier, and he goes home to Texas. Anyway, I don't know how long the time period is over, I can't remember, but he basically has to, the army basically calls him back up to go to Iraq, or somewhere, Afghanistan, wherever it is that he's got to go and do his tour of duty, another tour of duty. Of course, he doesn't fancy that, and what he does is he gets the help of his friend, in this case, Abby Cornish. Her character helps him go AWOL. AWOL stands for absent without leave. And it's a real good film. It's real, like, you get the passion and the suspense and the tension out of it. It's very nicely pulls you in, and I really quite enjoy this film, mainly because of that. Of course, it's a bit of a star cast. Got good Channing Tatum in there. He does the Twilight series a bit later on, or at about the same time. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But he really puts a good performance in, and you can feel his sort of strength on the film, and the passion he tries to give in. Of course, when you go AWOL, and then the army catches up with you, for instance, you can get chucked in the prison. You put on your record that you're a coward and a deserter, but you don't mean to be that. It's the sort of thing that gets called up just because the army wants to mark you as something. And because he wants to, Brandon King wants to stay home and doesn't want to do his tour again, gets done for it. But because it's in his contract to do it with the army, he has no choice but to go back to Iraq and do his tour. I'm going to show you the case in a second. It's a real lovely case, but the special features that come with it are really spectacular actually. They're really quite good fun. And if you like your deleted scenes and your extras and that, it's got some good scenes in there. And it's like, what was it, 1992, 96 sort of year, I think, is sort of based on, I think it is. But it's quite a recent film made, but it's that sort of, I think it's that first Gulf War sort of idea, or maybe a bit later on, I'm not too particularly sure. It doesn't say what year it is on the film, but it says it's quite a, this film's on the back says post-war Iraq, so it could be either one, I suppose, but it's good fun actually. You do get drawn into the film. So let's have a little closer look at the little casing, shall we? Stop Loss. Ryan Phillippe, Abby Cornish, Channing Tatum, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And the director of Boys Don't Cry. Yes, it's a sort of film title you want to give a film, and then do another film called Stop Loss. That really makes you think, doesn't it? Boys Don't Cry, and they do Stop Loss. Yep, very good. Very black and white on the front with a nice bright red wording on the front here. Boys Don't Cry and Stop Loss, and really nice. You got the characters' faces on the front here, and Channing Tatum. Nice little. It got some nice detail on there. It got some nice detail on the faces. It's almost like they're sort of cartoon, sort of hand-drawn sort of picture looking. And on the bottom you got like a photograph of the Marines, their headgears and their guns, and I can imagine 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of them are real, and the other ones are all like photoshopped in behind them. I imagine that's what happened. No, very nice looking front of the case. It's very different, very stand out. The back is completely different to the front, because you get that, don't you? And you get like a cowboy on the front here. We've done some people, as usual, in their sort of Halloween costumes and their like guitars and big rodeo hats, you know, that sort of thing. The most successful of the post-Iraq films for quite a long way. I don't know the most successful. I think it's a good film, but yeah. Ryan Phillippe Ryan Phillippe leads an all-star cast in Stop Loss, the inspirational film about family, friends, and the camaraderie. After completing his tour duty, Brandon King faces an unexpected new challenge that will put him in the odds with former soldier and test bonds with old friends. Featuring rising stars Channing Tatum, Abby Cornish, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Stop Loss is the most owned DVD that creators are hailing as a generation-defining film. Wow, that's quite a wow, hailing as a generation-defining film. That's quite a ticket to put on that film, I'll tell you. I won't say it. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll leave it there. Bonus features are included. 11 deleted scenes with optional commentary. Very good. The film's good, and the deleted scenes are good as well. Yeah, it's a very steady sort of thing happening with these scenes here. You can tell they sort of weren't quite as good as the film, so you can see them deleting them, but it's still a good bit of deleted sceneage. Making of Stop Loss, I like that. That's good. I also like a making of as well. It gives you some insight into the backstory of how the film's made. You get to see the people who play the characters, how they react to the camera, how they react to the scripts. You get to see some behind the cast, behind the scenes cast. You get to see the cameras and the directors where they're all sort of set up. Very nicely done. Commentary by director Kimberly Pierce and co-writer Mark Richard. A featurette as well, a day in boot camp. You also get to see the boot camp sort of way they do things, and it's quite entertaining as well. But no, it's a very nice film. I quite enjoy it, and the case is very good as well. In fact, the case is very eye-catching, actually, I suppose you could say. It catches your eye quite easily. Although if you look from the side, a dark case spine with a word in red called Stop Loss is not going to exactly catch your eye. But the front of the case, you saw the front of the case, you just think yes. I want that film. But from the side, no, no chance. Not a chance. There we go. Nice case though. Anyway, yeah, it's a rather extraordinary film with an extraordinary cast, and the characters portrayed in this is really quite fascinating. I really recommend this film to you, and I hope that you will watch it and let me know how you feel. I'd like to know if you enjoyed this film as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.